So that is the heel elevated single leg split squat. Now, it is just a simple variation to doing a single leg lunge, an advanced method where you are emphasizing creating more knee flexion, hip extension for you to greater maximize your quad development and also glutes and a little bit more hamstrings. So if you are struggling to find, say, wedges, you can use like weights. You can use the back of your kettlebell to place your heel on so it elevates your foot. The key part is understanding how you distribute your weight onto that front foot, because the back foot is essentially just focused for balance only. Now, as you can see, I'm using kettlebells here. However, you can use dumbbells, you can use a barbell on your back, whatever is preferable. Just make sure that you feel safe doing so. So, just to demonstrate some common mistakes that I see on this exercise, which is quite common, is the first is they've got to be the setup. A lot of times people have their legs too far wide and they can't actually make sure that they can distribute the weight fully or load this leg. So we only want a short stance staggered leg, so it allows us to really be light on the back leg but enough to load and the hips to drop down. So enough so there's space that I can extend the hips backwards is more important, as you can see. So I can extend the hips back and then drive up, because if it's too short, I'll end up bringing my body forward. Now, after we've done the setup, the other part is making sure that we can then distribute the weight directly on this leg. So when we get the weight, we can pick it up, adjust it there. I'm solely focusing on this leg at the front, this front leg. And when I go down, I genuinely just place as much load onto that leg and I drive up. And I'm pressing through that leg as much as possible. And this is, again, for most people, the common problem is that it's a skill to make sure that you maintain the tension on that targeted leg, rather than as it gets tiring, you might end up shifting the weight onto the back leg and then start using the back leg as an assistance. Now, using the back leg as an assistance, it's not a bad thing because it can add to progressive overload, so you can add more reps in, but you shouldn't be doing it very early on in your reps. Either means that your weight is too heavy or your form just needs a bit more refining. That's where either watching this video repetitively is going to help, or as always, reach out to me if you have any questions.